for BrixerVision. Hello everybody and welcome. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys my 2-month review and look at the Nintendo Switch. I know we did do a 24-hour video with it, so like 24 hours with the Nintendo Switch. I also did an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch, but now I'm going to be giving you guys my review on the 2 months I've been using the Nintendo Switch. Let's do it. So here we go everybody. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the lack of content on the Nintendo Switch after 2 months. 2 months have gone by and it is literally the exact same console. It has not changed, it has not improved, it's nothing. It is the exact same console it was March 3rd when it came out. I think it was March 3rd, March 2nd, something like that. March 3rd, I think. Well, as soon as it came out, exactly the same. No Hulu, no Netflix, no YouTube, no web browser, nothing. It is exactly the same, and I'm very, very disappointed in Nintendo. I feel like that they don't really give a crap anymore about their consoles, and I know Nintendo's so much better than that, and you guys are really awesome. I love what you do around here, and that's why I purchased a Nintendo Switch, because I support you guys. I love Nintendo. But when I'm a Nintendo fan and I start to see that you guys are not giving a crap about your consoles, that's when I start drawing the line. Hey, Nintendo Switch has been out for 2 months now, and you can't even have the decency to update your system and your console. Add a web browser, add YouTube, add Hulu, add Netflix, add something so we can at least get on this thing and do more things other than just play and do what you tell us to do. The only thing you can do on this Nintendo Switch is play your games, look at the news, so like the new things that are coming out, like they just give you like little blurs and pictures about the new things coming out for Nintendo, and then the eShop to download games, but there's no games right now anyway. So basically, there's nothing to do on your Nintendo Switch but play your game. And that's very disappointing. I'm very upset with Nintendo because I want to see more. I want to see Nintendo is a company of pride and dedication. Like, people are dedicated to you guys. And to show us this crap where you're not even caring and you're not even using anything. You're not like using any resources by like, when I mean like using, like you're not updating it. Use the console and update it. Like, go on it and update it. Add YouTube, add apps, add Netflix, build in a web browser. Do something other than just the same thing we saw on March 3rd. Like, give us something more. That's the one problem I have with the Nintendo Switch, and it's it's a real issue, guys. Literally, you could just go to your game, and that's it. That's what you could do. There's really nothing else you could do, and it's really upsetting, and it's really annoying. It's not fair, and in my opinion, it's very shameful on Nintendo's part. 2 months have gone by, and we are still looking at the exact same games. Now, I'm not here to throw hate. I love Nintendo. I love Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game. But looking upon the road ahead of us, they're not doing anything new. They're not stepping it up. Literally, Zelda and Mario Odyssey are the only 2 games that are really, in my opinion, going to be great. They're going to be amazing. This is already great. It's amazing. It's a fabulous game. I love it. But what I'm starting to see with Nintendo is that they're not reinventing anything. They're not making anything new anymore. They're taking the same thing, they're taking the same games, everything is the same, and they're just remaking it for the new stuff. And that's not what people want, Nintendo. We want new games. If your games are not top-notch, especially this year and even next year and the year after that, if your games are not top-notch, and I don't mean like some puzzle games. No one wants some puzzle Tetris games. No, we want full-blown title home console games. If Nintendo does not deliver that, I am telling you right now, I will sit here and tell you on April 12th. I'm telling you right now because I know this might happen in a year and a half to 2 years from now. The Nintendo Switch is going to be dead. I'm telling you right now, no one's going to buy your console if your games are not top-notch. Your games need to be up very top-notch, quality amazing, action, just fighting. It needs to be a good console. You need to keep on pumping games, brand new games. Stop copying the original things. The original things are the original things. Stop copying the original things. You need to make so many games for this console that you can't even buy every game. You need to put so much effort into this Nintendo Switch and all these games for your console to live out. Look at all the games for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Look at all those games. There are so many games. Now, I know what you're going to say. Brixer, the Nintendo Switch just came out. Give it some time. I'm going to be giving it a lot of time. I know what you're saying. You're probably saying that exact thing in your head right now. Give it some time. Xbox One and PS4 have been out for a while. Yes, we're going to give it some time. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be the first person to say this. And I don't know if anybody on YouTube has said this before, but if Nintendo does not step up their game with Nintendo Switch games, because this game, Zelda, is only going to live so long. It's great, but people are not going to stick with their Switch just to get Breath of the Wild if you have a Wii U. Stick with your Wii U, buy Zelda Breath of the Wild on your Wii U. If Nintendo does not step up their game and pump out quality video games, quality content, I'm telling you right now, Nintendo Switch is going to be dead and no one will buy it. I promise you that right now. Now, I don't know the future, but it's April. I'm telling you right now, if they don't step up their game, by January of next year, it's going to be dead. If they don't step up their game and they're not pumping out content and they're not pumping out video games, if they're not pumping out quality video games, the Nintendo Switch is going to die. If they have a few games that are coming out and the rest are all just carryovers, games that have already been in Nintendo's history, they're just remaking it and throwing it on the Switch, you're going to lose the sales and the customers for your Switch. I'm telling you right now, I'm saying it right now, I'm telling you on April of 2017, I'm calling it, Nintendo, I'm calling it, that if you don't step up your game and you don't pop some content, quality video games out there, and you're just giving us puzzle games and Tetris, I'm telling you, no one will buy your console. It's going to die, and I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now before anybody else says it. But that was another thing that I was really agitated about. I want to see more games. I want to see the quality up. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about after using the Nintendo Switch for 2 months is, number one, the console itself. How is the console holding up? I have had no issues with Joy-Cons. I have had no issues with screen scratching because of the dock. Nothing. I've had no issues. It has been perfect. I actually picked up a really cool like Super Mario case. I have my Zelda Breath of the Wild one, but I want to buy one that's a little bit more sturdier, a little bit nicer. And yeah, I picked up this like Super Mario case for the Nintendo Switch. Absolutely amazing. It says Super Mario on the back of it. Very hard. And you open it up and it comes with earbuds, it comes with screen protectors, it comes with cleaning cloths, and then it comes with a little slot for all your games. And then over here is for your Switch. You put your Switch in here, and it's a little Velcro. So it's like you go like that, and it goes in there, and you can just throw your Switch in here, and then close it up and Velcro it up, and then it'll like you close it up and you zipper it. And the zipper actually is really cool because it's like a little coin, which is really cool. Yeah, awesome. No problems with the console. No problems with the case. Everything has been good. The only thing that I'm not really a big fan of is the position where the charger is. So as you can see, the charger is on the bottom. Now, I'm not a big fan of that because sometimes I like to stand it up and charge it, and you can't do that at the same time. You have to buy like a separate stand. Maybe if they would have just thrown the charger at the top of the Switch, like right here where there's all this open space, so at least you could stand the thing up while it's charging. That'd be awesome, so I don't have to go out and buy another stand. Maybe just for like the future, if you make a Nintendo Switch upgrade, like a 2 or something like that, just throw that charger to the top, because that's gonna make people, it's gonna be a lot easier if you're trying to stand it up and throw that kickstand out, like stand it up with this thing and have it charging from the top, like rather than trying to charge it from the bottom while the thing's standing on like standing on a table. It just doesn't work, and it's just bad like mechanics with the Switch. Not really a smart idea. I feel like maybe you guys didn't think it through, didn't think the Switch through when you were putting this charger at the bottom. Doesn't really make sense why you would throw it at the bottom when there's plenty of space right up here you could have thrown it. I don't know, but that's just one of the things that I had a little problem with. Joy-Cons have been sliding in and out perfectly. I have no problems with my Joy-Cons. They are perfect. No desyncing, no scratching of anything. Nope, we are perfectly fine around here. I think maybe your next Switch, maybe, I mean, after 2 months, I've noticed that this can get really flimsy, and if you're gonna make it this flimsy, at least throw another one on this side, so when it's sitting on like a couch, it's not just gonna stand and go and fall. If it's sitting on it, try getting your Switch and standing it on a couch, a bed, something that's not like a secure like floor or like table or counter. If it's sitting on like a couch, a cushion, a pillow, it's not going to be able to stand, and your Switch is going to fall. So just like a little things to throw out, like just to throw out at you guys. If you don't want to change the quality of the stand, because this stand is really cheap and I don't like the quality of the stand, but if you're gonna keep the stand, at least just throw one more on the side, so you have two supports on the side instead of just throwing one little cheap one on the right side of the Switch. Just throw one more, and that'll just make it a lot better. But yeah. That's basically it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about my Nintendo Switch and 2 months of using it. If you guys got the Nintendo Switch, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know that you got the Nintendo Switch and how are you guys doing with it. If you have any problems, any issues, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll always reply to you guys. I'll try to get, like, you know, help you guys out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys are freaking beautiful and amazing. Don't forget to smile, because you're all beautiful people. Have a nice day, everybody. BrixerVision out.